Hey y'all, I am back with our weekly message for the collective. So basically, jumping right into it with my notes, what came up is pretty much some of us may be experiencing a loss in a relationship. Like a relationship has ended, and some of us are really feeling down, feeling sad, and just in a space where we just don't feel happy. And so this is a message to pick yourself up. Know that there is a brighter day, that regardless of what has taken place, if a relationship has ended or it's just not working out and you're feeling stressed or you're feeling down, it's like there's a brighter day ahead of you. So find a way to pick yourself up, meaning get back to what you love, what you used to do. So for some of us, maybe we have put our all into this relationship. The relationship has ended and we're feeling sad, we're feeling stuck, we're feeling down. Now is the time to raise up, get up out of the funk. You've been in it for so long. It's time for you to just realize that there's a brighter day ahead of you. Put on something that just uplifts your mood. Maybe it's some music you need. Also, just do more things that makes you feel good, that is pertaining to yourself. So think about the things that you used to do. If you've always been wrapped up in this relationship, what makes you happy? Get back to you. Like, this is a moment to really just pick yourself up. Don't sit in your sadness for a long time. Pick yourself up. It's time to do things that uplift your spirit, because being sad and staying in that space for so long, yes, it can lead to depression and just falling out of sync with your goals, who you are, etc. So rise up, pretty much. That is the message. Also, and you have the power to change your life. So some of us, maybe we're feeling like what's next for us, or we're not in a space where we're happy. This is a reminder that you have the power to change your life. So if you're not feeling the vibe of how your life is going, this is a reminder that you have the power to change your life. If you don't like it, you have the power to get up and to make a change some way, somehow, to really just move your life forward into a different direction. So don't feel like you're stuck. Don't feel like you just have to settle for how your life is. If you're unhappy, know that you have the power to change your life. If you're in a space where you really want to change, know that you have the power to change whatever it is. And in order to do that, you have to face your fears. So some of us are being encouraged to face our fears. Maybe we're in a space that's making us unhappy, but the reality is we have to rise up out of the fear. Whatever this fear is that's wrapped around you, that is keeping you stuck or just crippled, you have to face it. You have to move through this fear. Also accept that your path where you are now has led you to where you are supposed to be in this moment. So whatever has happened in your past with your experiences, whether it's relationships or whatever, just know that all of this had to take place so that you can be where you are right now. And for some of us, we are being required to look at how far we've come. Where were you before versus where you are now? And know that all of this has taken place for a reason. It's for your growth. It's for your evolution. Is for you to basically to implement, learn from these experiences to move forward into a better space. So that is something that came up for some of us as well. And yeah, if we're in a space, once again, like I said, if we're in a space where we're just not happy, this is the time to move through this so that we can, or you can, experience this joy and this happiness, this success. So if you just been feeling like you got goals or you don't know what you really want to do, it's like you have the ability to change it. And also, you have to move through these fears so that you can experience your joy and your success. Maybe some of us are sleeping on these goals. Once again, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before. You have talents and things that you are sleeping on, and you need to move forward. I think that was in my last reading that I did. Move through your fear. Also, connect back to your inner fire. Some of us are being encouraged to connect back to that inner fire, maybe even after the relationship that some of us may be going through, or this sadness or just this depression. It's time to reconnect to your inner fire. Go look back on your life for a moment. Don't stay there. Just look back and think of the times where you felt like you was lit, like you was on fire and you was doing your thing. You need to connect back to that and get back in that space so that you can start to really live and be more joyful and be more happy, because some of us have just been in this sad space, this depressed space where we can't move, where we can't really do the things that we want to do because we are just stuck on a situation or something. So we're just being encouraged to move through that and connect with that inner fire. And if some of us are in that depression, this is a time to really look for the crack in the concrete. Basically, look for that light. There's a light somewhere in your darkness, wherever you're at. And if you feel like it's really just a dark space, there's light. You have to look for that little crack to get yourself up out of this situation, this space, this depression, this just unhealthy space that you've been in. It's time for you to rise up. It's time for you to see that light, or even realize that you are the light. So if you feel like you're alone, you are not alone. You are the light, and you may just have to pull yourself up out of this. You may not have anybody that can lift you up in that moment where you're at right now, but you are required to pull from your inner strength, meaning doing something different than you have been doing, whether it's your thoughts, changing them. If you're always in a space in your house, in your room, get up. Get outside, get some fresh air, go to a park, do something alone, challenge yourself and your mind to just move. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stagnant. So it's like, find that light in the space, in that dark space that you're in. And also some of us are being encouraged to create a sacred space. So if we've been feeling down, or if we're in this dark space, create that sacred space in your home that you can connect to things, bring things into that space that you love, whether it's music, whether it's flowers, whatever. Just create a space somewhere inside of your home that represents all of the things that you love, so that you can start to build in that space, and that space can lift you up and lift your vibration, so that you don't feel just stuck or in a cluttered space. Find your space, create your sacred space, and just surround yourself with everything you love. So even in that sacred space, you can just surround yourself with the things that you love. Whatever it is that you love, try to bring it into that sacred space to lift you up, to make you feel good, especially if you've been feeling down, if you've been feeling depressed. It is time to rise up. Get up out of this space. The world is waiting for you. Like, this happiness, this success, this joy is waiting for you. But you have to take the first step, and you have to pull yourself out of this space that you're in. So even for like some of us who may be feeling sad or depressed, creating that space and getting rid of negative things or energies that don't serve us. Some of it could be getting rid of pictures of people that you're not in a good relationship with. Get off of people's social medias that you do not like. If you're following a person or you're looking at them and you don't like them, that's lowering your vibration, your energy. Why are you on their page? Why are you looking at them if it's not bringing you happiness? That's insanity. You should not be on somebody else's page that you don't like and looking at them. That's not a good vibe. You on the wrong vibe. So you remove yourself from that space. If you've been looking at other people's social medias that you don't vibe with, that you're not in a relationship with, or, just leave it alone. Stop looking at them, stop searching, and move forward. Put yourself in a different space. Follow things that's going to uplift your mood and make you feel good. Also, learn from your current experiences. So some of us are being encouraged to learn from our current experiences. So whatever we've been through, this is the moment to really take heed and learn from what we've been through, so that we can move forward in our growth, so that we can be able to step into more of who we are. If you feel like you've been in the same situation over and over again, are you learning? Are you catching these jewels that are being thrown your way so that you can grow? Or are you just constantly playing victim and not really just moving forward? You're just constantly in that same space, in that same energy. If you are, if some of us are, we are just being encouraged to learn from our current experiences, and also a way to learn from them is by sharing them. So if you have experiences that you've been through, maybe now is the time for some of us to speak on these experiences, to speak your truth with honesty and help somebody else who may need what you have to offer. So if you've been feeling like you've been holding in a lot of things and you're just ready to release it, now is the time. Share it so that you can help somebody else. There's a teacher inside of all of us. That's what came up as well. There's a teacher inside all of us. So the experiences and the things that you've been through is something that can help you. So back to what I said, if some of us are just in this depressive state, then this could be something that can get you out of it by sharing your story. Create a page on social media if you're always on here, and apply your experiences or share whatever it is that you've been through to help someone else in the community or just around you. You'd be surprised who may need you or your experiences. So don't hold on to them, because it's not healthy. You have to release. You have to allow yourself to be a teacher through whatever it is that you've been through. Also mentoring came up as well. So some of us are being encouraged to step out and do some mentoring or get a mentor. If you feel like you're alone, no one really should feel like they're alone in this world. So get you a mentor, somebody that is going to push you, to help you get up out of that space and reach your goals. Somebody who just has what you need in that moment. This is a confirmation that for some of us, if we have been looking for mentors, that a mentor is coming. Someone with integrity that we can trust is coming into our lives. So some of us are being encouraged to seek out a mentor. A mentor is coming our way, or we just need to be a mentor to someone else. Could be, the youth or whatever. Just put yourself out there pretty much. And don't feel like you're alone, because you're not alone in this lifetime, in this moment. You're not alone. So also, we're being encouraged to just get clear about the type of support we need. So if you feel like you need support to reach your goals, to get through this life, to get up out of this depression, to move forward through this relationship that has ended, you need to get clear on the type of support that you need. So ask yourself, what type of support do I need? How do you want this person to show up? Do you want them to be trustworthy? Do you want them to respect you? Do you want them to have humor? Whatever the case may be, it's time for you to call in what you want. If you need support, you need to go to that sacred space and start asking for what you want, setting these intentions so that you can deliver or bring into your life what it is that you truly want, because you know what you want, or you may know what you need. If you don't know what you need, then go to your sacred space, sit still, be quiet, so that you can start to hear what it is that you need, connecting with your inner self. So yeah, just write down the qualities of the people that you would like on your team as well. So like, if you feel like you need that support team, write down the qualities of these people that you want to enter your life. So also yeah, if you've, like I said, if you've been looking for guidance on your journey, or just feeling like you need somebody to connect with, it's coming. And for, some of us may need to call it in and get just really clear about who we want on our team, or the type of support we want, because one thing I know is we cannot do this alone. We all need help. We all need support. So if you don't have support and you feeling like you're alone, it's time to step it up. It's time to start reaching out. Be bold. Some of us may know people that we would like to be our mentors. Reach out to them. Like they say, closed mouth don't get fed. What could be the worst case scenario? Them saying no, but a lot of people would love to mentor and just be supportive. So open your mouth and reach out to people that you may see on here and ask for them to be your mentor, and say how you are, inspired by what they do, and ask and see what you get, or become a mentor and help someone else. So that is our collective message. We all need support. We all need help. Rise up out of that nasty space that you're in, that funk of sadness, depression, and know that you can get through this. This week is about just clearing out that energy and setting that sacred space for yourself, and getting clear on the type of support you need to manifest your goals and to attract just the things you truly want into your life. So, I really hope that resonated. I feel like that was a really great reading because, you know, we all need support some way, somehow. We can't do everything alone. And, you know, if you have a story to share and you've been holding on to it, you know, let it out and share with somebody that, you know, can really benefit from your story and what you have to share. So be fearless and pick yourself up. You know, as much as we need support, we still need to pick ourselves up in the midst. We got to be there for ourselves, you know. And so if you've been feeling down, just know that you're not alone. You know, create your sacred space, pray, do whatever it is that you need to do, but find the strength, find that light in that darkness that you are experiencing, because, you know, you can get through it. You know, look at where you were in the past and how you got through other difficult times, and you can see just where your strength is at. So continue to, you know, move forward on your journey so that you can reach your goals and reach that joy, that success, and that happiness. And so that's our reading. Peace.